tonight, we're pretty much blindsided. And the way it was handled was without cause. She was fired without cause. There was no public reason given. Extremely unprofessional.
I mean, it's against council rules for a council member to do that, is it?
When
not?
they said that they didn't have 3 of them, 4 of them didn't get together, but they all had the information. They all knew that this is what their agenda was today, to come in and terminate the contract of the city manager.
And so now where are we?
They wanted to
without a
appoint.
city manager. They want to appoint someone.
Well, they appointed Mimi Terry, and Mimi Terry left the room in tears, bust out crying. And if I was her, I would not take it, because they want somebody to be their puppet, and she don't want to be that. And if she don't do what they say, then she's without a job. You know, nobody wants to step into that role.
It's a setback for the city, because Ms. Jones was addressing some of the needs of the city in a very professional manner. She connected with the communities. If you would have been there tonight, you would have saw the immediate response from the audience who were there, and they were upset about it. And I think the community is going to be extremely upset. This sends a bad signal to the whole region.
Yes.
If you go to work in Portsmouth, it might not be a long-term situation. She's been here less than a year. And she made a big commitment to come here after we hired her. She bought a house here. She's got roots here. And yet her evaluation, it wasn't anything on the evaluation that warranted being fired.
Exactly.
So and I think you said before we came over, you're gonna, what, are you guys gonna actively campaign against the 4 that did this, or the 2, I guess, that are up?
The 2 that are up, you know, I think our citizens said it tonight, that they want them gone. Yeah. So they want to vote against the 2 that are running in November, and they want to recall the 2 who have 2 more years on their term.
Thank you very much.
Not a good night. Y'all take care.
Geez, I didn't realize how many people came around.
Did you want to say something personally? I'm upset, and it's egregious to me, because it was the night of our Delta Days at the City Council. We're college-educated women. We come out to advocate for issues for women, of all things, and which issues of the black community, and issues that affect Portsmouth. And on the night that we have our Delta Days at the City Council, where the city managers are Delta, I'm a Delta, they choose to terminate her contract on this day. You know, out of courtesy for just women who are trying to empower their communities, you know, they should have at least, chose another day. You know, but to do this and to go forward with it with that kind of character and that just kind of I don't know, just disbelief and just uncaring at all. And she has done everything that they've asked her to do. She's come to them, met them at meetings, sat down in meetings after hours, been at events at people's churches and in their community, and helped support their issues that they were trying to address. It hadn't been anything that they've asked her to do that she has not carried out.
Do you think the 4 men use this to strong arm a woman?
That's what they do. Because when I was elected with them and I had an opportunity to serve as the vice mayor, they voted against me to not be the vice mayor. And all of the men, except for 2, voted for me to go on the Hampton Roads Regional Jail. Out of a courtesy, and out of men, you know, you would have said one of the fellows is going to take this appointment, because, you know, we just don't want our female colleague to be in this. But they thought that they would break me, but it has just made me stronger, because right now I'm the chair of the Hampton Roads Regional Jail, and I've learned a lot to work with that Hampton Roads Regional Jail to make a difference for Portsmouth.
We're hearing reports that Whitaker had asked the city manager in private to resign.
He did. I heard that. I heard that, and I heard it from the city manager, because she was in tears, and she said that he called her to having a conversation with her, and she thought it was going to be to discuss her contract, which it was expiring in 1 year. And he called her to his church in private, not at City Hall, in private at his church, to ask her to either resign or be fired, because we already have 4 votes to do that. Wow. So they had the agenda already set before we came in this meeting tonight.
Do you know when that conversation happened between the city manager and Whitaker?
I know it was last week, and I'm not sure, but I know I found out on Thursday, so maybe it happened on Wednesday.
Wow.
Right.
So she was kind of blindsided.
She was blindsided. She thought she was going to have a decent, professional, honest conversation about her contract.
Were you blindsided as well tonight?
I was blindsided tonight because I thought that they didn't have full votes, because I called, and I called 3 members of the council, and I said that, you know, I'm hearing something. Are you hearing anything? Are you hearing anything? And the one member that I thought that would be on the side that said, it told me, gave me his promise. I'm not going to go against, Mr. Battle, Councilman Battle told me, I'm not going against them fools. I'm going to go with you. The manager has been great for this city. She has done some marvelous things, and I'm not going to do that to her. I'm not going to get rid of her. He lied in my face tonight, and that hurt me. And that's why I responded in the way that I did, because I felt all my blood rush right up to the top of my head. And I had to apologize for my language, but I didn't want to apologize for my words, because they have been vindictive. They have been conniving. I've heard that, you know, some of them are getting paid under the table for votes that they do, and this needs to be overturned. Some of them are going to end up in an orange jumpsuit, and I won't even care.
In the very place where you all chair.
Exactly.
What a night. How are you all going to move forward in picking a new city manager?
We don't even know. They appointed an interim city manager tonight, Miss Mimi Terry, and she left the room in tears because she didn't want to take it. She had formed an allegiance with, you know, an alliance with Miss Jones, and they had been working together to try to turn some of these issues around. But now she's vulnerable, because if she don't do what they want, then she's gone too, and she has no job. So who wants to take that job?
Mimi Taylor, what's her current
Mimi
position?
Terry is our deputy city manager over the budget. She was in our finance director.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay.
I am sorry you are dealing with this.
Thank y'all for y'all support, because the citizens tonight were appalled. I mean, and they were, each of them that came up that spoke, everybody said that they need to go. They have to go, because this is tearing our city apart, and we can't have that. Exactly.
So I see you are emotional.
I am. I'm
Have they
better now.
broken you as the only woman standing?
They have not broken me, because I grew up in an all-dominated, I had the degree in electronics engineering from Norfolk State. All of my classmates were men. Everything that I seem to have done is serving on the Economic Development Board as the director of the board. I was with all men, so I never think about being with all men. I was brought up by a strong woman, Louise Lucas, everybody know, and they saw little Louise come out tonight, and I know that she's always in there when I need to pull her out.
Oh, you're Louise Lucas'
That's my
daughter.
mother.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Exactly.
So, you know, always, I remember you coming to the school, speaking to the young ladies.
Yes.
Coming up. I know you're hurt. I know you're upset. You're disappointed, and you feel betrayed.
I mean, at a time when we're trying to empower women in this nation, Ketanji Brown just confirmed to serve on the Supreme Court. My Delta sisters were here tonight to be empowered, to show the community that we're working on the issues of their concern. And for them to treat women with such little disregard, it just boils everything inside of my spirit.
So to
and I'm going to be
finally-
working hard to make sure that we get some replacements on this council.
So a lot of eyes are on this situation.
Yes.
What would you say to a young woman feeling like you feel tonight who
Keep
wants
standing.
to quit?
Keep standing. Be who you are. Be non-apologetic. You know, bring your seat to the table and keep getting it done. This is the time for us to stand firm with each other to make sure that we are not going to roll over and just give up, because I'm not.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I wasn't surprised,
Why is that?
because I had been called to a meeting to say that if I didn't resign, I would be terminated.
For what reason?
No reason. Council wants to go in a different direction.
Not all of council, clearly. They didn't, that's all you were told? You
Yeah.
did you ask what could I do better to make this not happen?
That was a non-starter.
Non-starter.
That was a non-starter. The decision was already made. They had already propositioned other people to replace me, so there was nothing that I could do.
How are you feeling in this moment?
I feel great, because I feel like my services have been validated by the community, by staff, and I'm here on purpose. So when this door closes, that means God has another door for me. So
Did you like leading the city of
I
Portsmouth?
love leading the city of Portsmouth. I felt like we were getting a lot accomplished, and we were doing a lot of things, and we were putting together a great team, and we've accomplished a lot in the short time that I've been here. That's a testament of how the people responded in the audience. That's people from across all walks in this city knew the work that I had put into this city, but obviously that's not insignificant.
I mean, Are you upset?
No, because I'm a person that believes God is my source. And when he allows this to happen, then that means there's something else he has for me.
Do you believe there's hope for this city?
I do. Absolutely.
Why? Why after they fire someone that you believe you have done good works, is there hope?
Because I don't believe those 4 that voted to terminate me control the city. There are other people in this city that can take action and do what I started here. So I don't put my confidence or trust in man. I may not understand that plan, but I know God has a plan for me. And maybe it was to highlight what's been going on in this city and to bring it to light. We talk about equity, we talk about inclusion, but as an African-American woman and the treatment that I've received since I've been here, but we got things done in spite of. So I am grateful for that.
You say the treatment, do you believe you were treated poorly here?
Oh, absolutely.
In what way?
Oh, just the fact that I've been disrespected, I've been undermined. It's been a hostile work environment ever since I've been here.
Is it because of the people that are employed by this city, or is it because of the people that sit on that dais?
It's the people that sit on the dais.
Did you ever want to just leave immediately, or why did you?
No, because I invested in this city. I purchased a home in this city. I was committed to the purpose for what I came for, and that's to try to move this city forward. And I think I've done that, and I've at least put programs in place that will continue long after I'm no longer here. So that's why I have hope that this city can improve, because the reaction that I saw from the people in the audience and the phone calls that I was receiving tells me that this is not over. This chapter may be over, but it's only the beginning.
Is this over with the city? Because it's probably not news to you.
No.
That there's a lot of lawsuits that are filed by people that leave here. Do you think you're going to take action against the city?
That I will not comment on. I don't know. I have to pray about my next actions, and that right there, I will to be determined.
You can say a word to Portsmouth residents. What would you tell them?
Focus. Focus. You said one word, so I'm gonna say focus.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would say be engaged, hold people accountable, and don't settle for less. I'm at the point in my career where I can retire. So that's why I was able to take this assignment on a 4-3 vote. I have nothing to lose. I'm not here for a check.
Were you voted in by 4-3? Was that
Yes.
it? Okay.
I was voted in by 4-3, and I knew I could go get voted out by 4-3. And every day, I knew that that was a possibility. But because I stand on principle, because I stand on values, and because I stand on ethics, I will not be moved.